We are live. We're live. It's Friday. Jumping on a little bit early. What's up, everybody? What's up, world? I have a story to share today. We're going to start to get on our regular cadence. Hey, morning, Adam. Adam, where are you at? We're going to, like I was saying before, we're going to go ahead and share a story today. We're going to do a live question and answer session. I'm Jim. This is Chris. We're the founders, owners of Demons Behind Me. And we're going to address the 598 flannels that have been going around that are definitely not from us, from a fraudulent Facebook page, fraudulent website. Unfortunately, a lot of people are falling for it. If we ever start selling everything for less than $6, you'll know it. It'll be a going out of business sale, and all glory to God, that's not happening right now. North Carolina, nice. Thanks for hopping on, man. We're going to do what's important to us first. We're going to share a story. So occasionally we get on, we go live, Chris and I, and we share a story that somebody shared with us. So if you go to demonsbehindme.com and the resources for help tab, there's a place there for you to share your story. You know, what does Demons Behind Me mean to you? Because it's different for everybody. We didn't define Demons Behind Me because Demons Behind Me means something different for each person. It's different for me, it's different for Chris. A lot of similarities, but everybody's experience is different. So we're going to share somebody's story that they shared with us. If you share your story with us, we will post it on the stories blog, so everybody will see it. You can go in there. There's hundreds of stories right now. Some are short, some are longer than others. We don't edit them. We don't, proofread them. We copy and paste them as is because it's real. So if you share your story, they're going to go there, and then occasionally we'll select a story and we'll share it live. And we're either going to start doing this every week or every other week, starting this week. So we will put news up or put a message up to exactly what that'll be, what time that'll be. That way you guys can tune in at that time, whether you're driving to work, you can just listen to us, save it, watch it later. Either way, it'll be on our Facebook page to watch it. We want to share people's stories because there's a lot of people out there probably going through something similar and may not know a solution, may not know how to handle it, how to address it. These success stories, they may give somebody an answer. Now, what's up, James? I appreciate that, man. Where are you watching from? And we're going to be checking on live comments and questions as we go through. So feel free, shoot us some questions, comments. Anything that you guys want to address with us. That's what we're here for. Happy to help you, and we appreciate the support.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
No, the story piece is like Jim was saying, is good for multiple reasons. What Jim touched on, but also it lets other people know that they're not the only ones going through something similar. Sometimes we get in our own heads and we just, we kind of go down these dark rabbit holes where we think, well, this I'm the only one this is happening to, or this can't be happening to anybody else, or nobody else has ever went through this, and it's just not true. I don't think that there's probably one situation that somebody else hasn't been through in some form or fashion out there. So everybody's story is important, and sharing your story and sharing your story with us, and us reading them, where other people can hear them, you'd be surprised how that may help someone. Mm-hmm. We got an email not too long ago from somebody that, said that he wanted us to, continue to do the stories because it's helpful for him. We don't know exactly what his situation is or anything like that, but, the email was asking, are you guys going to continue to do this? Because I really enjoy listening to it, and it lets me know that I'm not alone out there. And that's the ultimate goal. And that's the whole concept behind Demons Behind Me. It's a conversation piece. When you're wearing our gear, or you're wearing the gear that you got from us, more than likely, somebody's going to walk up to you and ask you what that means at some point.
Yep.
And that's going to be your opportunity to explain to them, what, as depth as you want to go with it, what it is and what it means to you. Our goal is always to try to build a community of people that, are like-minded, that have went through troublesome times, but all of us have a different story, but the ultimate goal is to move forward from it and keep pushing forward.
Yep. And if we share your story, so the story that we share, I think, is from Chris. We're not going to share any sensitive information ever, unless specifically you want us to share, last name, stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and shoot you a $25 gift card to our online store as well, just for having a story that we selected to read. Good morning, Danny. Danny, where are you from? Yeah, that's right, James. We're all fighting battles. Some days we're fighting more than others. It's important to remember that. So we'll let Chris kind of dive in.
All right. So this story is from another Chris, and he's sharing a story about some of his struggles. So we're just going to go right into it here. So for the past 8 years, I've learned what it's like to wake up without a hangover. I'm in a program of recovery from alcohol, and without any reservations can state life has been indefinitely better every day. I was a daily drinker, liar, cheater, and a thief for 25 years. I caused a lot of harm to a lot of people, multiple failed marriages, and failure as a father to 2 children. I blamed everything and everyone else. I was self-deserved and blind to the fact that my drinking would have something to do with it. After some unsavory events, I realized I had a problem and tried to quit through various ways on my own, but found myself powerless. It was like the alignment of my truck was broken. It always turned into the liquor store, even when I didn't want to. At the end, I couldn't even get drunk. I drank just not to feel like shit. I did find my way into a program and can assure anyone that's being sober and happy. I'll read that over, sorry. I did find a way into a program and can assure anyone that being sober and happy is possible. Myself and others are living proof. Thank you guys for making kick butt products that promote the lifestyle. That's good stuff. Thanks, Chris, for sharing your story. I personally have never dealt with, a substance abuse problem, and I don't think Jim has either. But I've had family members who have, and it's a hard thing to watch somebody go through that. I had a prior relationship with someone who. He hit it all the time. When I say relationship, he was, a family member from an ex, and he just, you saw it all the time, and you'd ask, and no, but it was always in a Yeti cup, or it was hidden, or cracking it at 8 a.m. in the morning, right when you wake up. You go down a dark hole, whenever you start feeling that way, and it was hard watching somebody do that, but also realizing what your problem is and what your struggle is, and trying to find the right means to resolve it is super important. And there's lots of programs out there to help people that are dealing with substance abuse problems.
Yeah, the key to me for Chris's story, and thank you, Chris, so much for sharing. The key is he didn't do it on his own. Some people can do things on their own, and more power to them, but man, it is hard. But it is my belief that God did not create us to be loners, to be individuals. We're supposed to be in community. We're supposed to be in relationships. That's how we were made. That's how we were built. Especially if we're going through something difficult, if we're going through something unhealthy. When you get sick, if you get the flu, whatever it is, do you figure it out and take care of yourself at home? Maybe. But most of us, we go to the doctor to figure out what's going on. And we involve a group of people with helping us to get better. And that's exactly what Chris did. The other thing that sticks out to me is Chris tried a couple different things. So if the first try or the first solution doesn't work, try something else. It's like, I'll say this many times, it's like throwing darts at a dartboard. Eventually you're going to hit the bullseye. Just keep throwing.
Yeah.
Morning, Cindy. Oh, what's up, Nick?
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
The other thing about Chris's story, like you said, is, finding a group to help him. And being around other people that have similar problems that you're going through, and people you can confide in and talk with and not feel ashamed is super important as well. Like you can't do it on your own, and when you are by yourself, that's normally whenever you go, to your dark place. So being able to confide in other people, if it's an AA meeting or whatever it may be, those organizations are set up, to help people, so, and then the people that are there are going through the same thing that you may be going through. So, it's one of those things, if you really want to change, you're the one that has to make the change, and being around people that have dealt with it is going to help you make those changes. Yeah,
birds of a feather flock together. If you're hanging out with a bunch of people that are still doing the same thing that's bad, you're probably going to continue to do the same thing. If you're hanging out with a bunch of people that are in recovery, that are in support groups, man, that's going to make your journey so much easier if that's the path. And, again, thank you, Chris. If you guys want to read all the stories that have been shared with us, go to the demonsbehindme.com website and go to the resources for help tab. There's a blog where we share everybody's stories. And then, of course, we're going to pick some and we're going to share them live as we're doing today. And if we do share your story live, we're going to shoot you a $25 online gift card to our online store just as a thank you for being brave, sharing your story. But these stories are helpful, and I think it's important too. Demons Behind Me, we're not a recovery brand, but for some people, Demons Behind Me means recovery, and that's awesome, and that's what we're here for. And we're here to help, no matter what it is you're going to leave behind. We want to help you to do that, and we want to share these stories, and we want to empower you, and we want to empower somebody else who's going through something similar. So, hey, Heather.
Yeah, to
appreciate you.
Feed off what Jim just said about us not being a recovery brand. We consider ourselves as an everything brand. We never ever kind of went towards just one direction, to market our product and our designs and stuff like that. We kind of just left it open for interpretation. We didn't really know which direction we were going to go, and we could have went one direction or the other if we wanted to. But over the years, we've learned by the number of people that we've met with and spoken with and shed tears with and hugged with and shaken hands with, that it means something to everybody in a different way. So, if whatever you're going through and you think it's impossible to get out of it, it isn't. Everybody goes through it. There's seasons of change. Sometimes moving forward without a certain person in your life may be the best thing for you. Getting away from certain people, like Jim was saying, the birds of the feather flock together. You gotta, in order to change, you gotta take the first step, and that's what we're here to help promote. Is leaving your past behind. It's not easy, but it can be done, and there's a lot of people out there that have done it. And we see that each and every day by all the amazing emails we get, the social media comments that we get and stuff like that, and people sharing their stories. We're very appreciative of each and every one of you that have done that.
Yeah, and a lot of you guys know that we donate a lot of money every single month. If you go to any of our product pages at demonsbehindme.com, you can select a charity where 1% of your order will go to. Something that we're working on for 2024 is actually creating our own Demons Behind Me Foundation. So one, I share that to announce that that's going to happen. But two, we are not experts in nonprofits and foundations and the creation of that. So if there's somebody out there that is, send us a message, shoot me an email, shoot us an email. We'll take all the help that we can get, and really creating something that in nature is going to be preventative. We don't want to create a foundation that is only addressing immediate catastrophic events. We want to utilize the foundation to prevent people from getting to the point where, the demons overtake, whatever that may be. So, again, going to be starting our own foundation this year. If you have any expertise on that, let us know. Feel free to reach out. Like I said, we'll take all the help that we can get. We had a couple other people join us. Thanks, James. Appreciate that. That's right, Gina. One step at a time. One step at a time. That's it. That's it. Don't think about tomorrow. Just think about getting through today. Don't worry about how you're going to get through the next month. Just worry about how you're going to get through the next 20 minutes. Breaking it down is super, super helpful. Thank you, Danny.
I guess let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room, and that would be the fake websites that have been going on Facebook and Instagram that's got our products and using our ads. Jim and myself, as soon as we were made aware of it, we reached out to the appropriate people on the platforms side, Instagram and Facebook, and let them know that these were not our ads and that somebody was taking advantage and doing fraudulent fraud activity, trying to make money off of customers. We've done everything we can on our end to help prevent this. We sent out an email letting everybody know, hey, this is not legit. We've been reposting as much as we can also on our pages to let people know that these aren't legit. If you've been taken by this company, the one thing that you can do is you'll want to reach out to your bank. And these are my suggestions. The reason why I'm suggesting that you take these steps is because I was in the banking industry for over 20 years, and I actually did a lot of fraud prevention at a bank that I worked at a credit union. So I kind of know what the procedure is here. I haven't done it in quite some time, but I did have a good firsthand look at it at some point. So my first suggestion is going to be contact your bank. You want to contact the bank and see if the transaction's actually processed. If it's still in a pending transaction, the bank should be able to put a stop payment on it. And then that way you don't have to do, you won't have to do one of the following steps. If the payment has processed and you do see it on your bank statement, based on what we've been told by some of the people that have reached out to us over the phone and contacted us, which many of you have, and we really appreciate you giving us a heads up. And we're going to coach you what we can do if you do contact us via phone or email as well. But the bank statement transaction is going to read something with some numbers, and then it's going to say, was it GB London?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the most important thing is just contact your bank as soon as possible.
Well,
in your bank.
What I was getting at is, if the transaction doesn't say Demons Behind Me or DBM on it, then it's not us. So once you contact the bank, if it did go through, you need to file a fraudulent claim report with them. That way they can work to get your money back. And then my third suggestion here is also going to be, whatever card you use to do that purchase, you need to deactivate it and cancel it and get a new card. Because we don't know on our end, and you guys won't know either, how they're storing that credit card information. And even though they only charge you once and you think it's one and done, the month or 2 months from now they may charge that card again for a larger amount. So it's what they call is a phishing scam. So cancel the card, get a new debit card, credit card, whatever that may be, contact your bank and take the appropriate steps to try to stop it as quick as possible. That way they don't get any of your money. And if you see any of the ads, still going around, it's always good to post on there, hey, this is fraudulent, this isn't real. And you also can click on the little 3 buttons up in the left-hand corner or the right-hand corner of your phone, and you can report it as a fraudulent webpage.
Yeah, fraudulent ad, yeah. Put those in, and by no means are we financial advisors at all. So recommendation, if you have a fraudulent charge, contact your bank. They should direct you on exactly what to do. But we're not giving any financial advice, but we do want you to know, if you're not already aware, somebody has duplicated our Facebook page. It looks exactly like our Facebook page, but if you go to any of the information, none of it's there. There's barely any followers, none of the information's there, so you can see after a quick glance that it's not really us.
If you click on it, it also says that it was created in 2022,
Right.
where we've been created since 2009.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff there. If something seems too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. And we hate that this has happened, but unfortunately it's like a rite of passage. The most frustrating thing for me, Facebook, is the fact that Facebook, will shut down an individual's Facebook page because they posted something offensive, and they're shut down. Here we have actual criminals stealing money from people, and you have yet to shut this page down. Do better. This is absolutely ridiculous. I hate that you all, our supporters, have to go through this. I hate that our employees have to go through this, fielding the phone calls and the emails. Facebook, do better. It's nuts. Do a better job. That was my rant.
And if you guys don't see us for a couple of weeks, it's because we got shut down.
Yeah, they might shut us down because of this video. But they need to do better.
Yeah. We like I said, as soon as we were made aware of it, day one, we took every step we could to try to get it shut down as quick as possible,
Yeah.
and we're going almost a full week now.
Yeah.
So like Jim and I said, we're sorry for anybody that has gotten taken advantage of. I wish there was more we could do on our end to help stop this and make it right. But unfortunately, this is, like Jim said, a rite of passage. We're not the only company that's ever went through this. This probably won't be the last time we go through something like this. But just always remember that if it looks too good to be true, always just Google whatever brand it is.
Call
and
us.
Go straight to that brand
Text
page.
us. Email.
And see if the numbers match up.
Yeah.
Because
that's right.
If we will never sell anything that's just an absurd low price.
No.
And like Jim said, unless for some reason we're going out of business, and knock on wood, we're not planning on doing that anytime soon.
No. Yeah, we thank you to everybody that's reached out to let us know that this is happening. Thanks for everybody that has our back, that's actually commenting on these fake ads, letting people know that, hey, this is not the right page, and actually directing them to our page. So, man, that support we're super grateful for that, and we see it and we appreciate it. Let's touch on some other comments. Tracy, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you, Tina. We appreciate you. Yeah, absolutely, Heather. Absolutely. Ken, exactly. All it says is Demons Behind Me Inspirational Clothing. It is missing the "and apparel," which is in our actual name.
If you have any other questions about anything going on, put them in the comments here, or always feel free to send us a message or email. We try to get back to you guys as quick as possible with all that stuff.
Yeah.
The other thing that we will always do also, when you order from us, you're always going to get an immediate email saying thank you for your order. The second thing that you're going to get as soon as we ship it, you're going to get a shipping confirmation email. And then when it's delivered, you get a delivery email. So that's another way to look at if you don't get that confirmation email, then it probably wasn't legit.
Yeah, for sure. And if you don't, check your spam, because it might be there too.
Yeah, true.
Marty, thank you for reaching out, Marty. We are working on an ID Me, I think idme.com for our website. So we will start to offer, you have to log into your ID Me. It'll verify that you're a veteran, active duty, etc. For a military discount. But for right now, Marty, take 15% off. Discount code is M is in Montana, I-L is in Larry, 15. MIL 15 for 15% off. Thank you for your service. I'll appreciate it, Ken. Thank you, Desiree. We appreciate you. Awesome. Thank you so much. We're not good communicators, but we'll take it. Yeah, we try to send extra stuff, James.
Trying to get off the little topic of the fraud piece. We did just release a new semicolon shirt in a heather teal.
Yep.
If we would have been good at what we do here, one of us probably should have had it on. But neither one of us thought about it prior to just this. But it is up. It's up for sale on the. Yeah, it's up for sale on the website. It's awesome. Teal and purple is a color that's used for mental health awareness and suicide prevention. So that's why we went with this color. It's a really good looking shirt. It's for all of you guys that always want us to do something different that's not in black and not in gray. This is a little bit different than our norm. Keep your eye out for some other new products that we're getting ready to release as well. We got some new stuff coming in. Flannels.
How about some teasers?
Yeah, flannels are coming too.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of flannels that are supposed to be in. Possibly some today is what we're looking at for our tracking, and even more next week. So I know the new Lucky Flannel went really well, and it's out of stock in some of the sizes already. But
more coming.
We got them coming as quick as our guy can make them. They're coming. So we're pushing him, and he's getting them to us as quick as possible.
Yep.
So just go ahead and click on that little red tab on the side of that product and select what size you're waiting to come in stock. And once it's back in stock, you'll get an email letting you know that it is back in stock. That way you can snag it. Hopefully before they run back out again.
Yep. Some sneak peeks. So we have some wallets that we're creating. Let's see. It's kind of like that Ridge style wallet. We're going to have these out pretty soon. The sample turned out excellent. The quality is top notch. We have kind of your leather style, magnetic money clip. And then we're going to come out with our first Demons Behind Me journal as well. Journaling is huge. Let's see if you can see anything.
It does say at the top of the page, Demons Behind Me.
There you go.
And then on the front of the leather binder, it says Demons Behind Me as well.
Yeah, so couple sneak peeks. Those will be out in the near future. If it's the size that you need in the flannel, like Chris said, hit the alert, the in-stock alert, and as soon as they come in, the problem is maybe we'll only get 5 in, so they may go super fast. So if it's already out of stock, that's usually the case. What's up, Sean from Chattanooga? How's the weather up there? Ken, we'll see you soon, I'm sure. Anything else?
I can't think of anything else.
You guys have any other questions? Let us know in the comments. Teal and black flannel. That's a good idea, Burger. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe for next fall. Rainy but nice. Okay. At least it's not snowing, I guess. So just to kind of recap, share your story. Chris, again, thank you so much for sharing your story. If you want to read our stories, you want to share your story, demonsbehindme.com, resources for help tab. All the information is going to be there along with actual resources for help. Fraud sites, we're working as hard as we can to get them removed. Again, we appreciate the support, commenting on those. Steering other people in the right direction, and then reporting those. Hit those 3 dots, report those as fraud. A lot of cool stuff coming, a lot of inventory coming back into stock, and just kind of moving into spring. Well, here in Florida anyway. I know Mr. Groundhog said you only have an early spring coming, so that's good, right?
Right. And Sean, saw your comment there. Right now we're working on all of our details and planning out our calendar for all the festivals that we're going to be attending this year. Mm-hmm. And Welcome to Rockville is definitely on the list. So
likely
more than probably 95% yes as at this point. So we look forward to seeing you guys at Welcome to Rockville. Going to bring out couple of new items just for our festivals. They'll be online, of course, as well. But once the festival season starts, we're going to bring out a couple of something different that we haven't done before, which is already in the works, and it's going to be an awesome design that we're looking forward to seeing what everybody thinks.
My old neighbor Bruce. How you doing, Bruce? Tell Joanne I say hey.
Bruce.
Miss you guys. James, you like this style hat? If anybody else likes, just let us know, and we'll make them. We'll sell them. Sometimes I just wear stuff on here just to see if there's a response. So if we get a good response, yeah, we can roll with them. Yeah, Desiree, we are working on the women's line. Please message us any ideas you have. We're two dudes trying to create women's clothing. It's not working. But we do have some very talented ladies working with us, and that is the plan, revamping the women's line, definitely. But again, send us a message. Let us know what you want to see, what style shirts you want, what's in. Like I said, we are no design experts. We're no fashionistas by any means.
Until
Hats and hoodies, yeah.
When we started this brand, Jim and I, I think me and him only thought there was only two kind of women's shirts: V-necks and tank tops. So we need help. And so if you guys have any style shirts you like, feel free to email us and let us know what the style is and what company makes it. The one thing we got to look for when we buy stuff is they got to be blanks. So that's the whole goal, is to find some very nice ladies blanks that are a little different than normal.
Yeah. Kelly wants a calendar. Kelly, we'll create a calendar when you model for it.
Perfect. And that makes her go back to fulfilling orders.
With your brother.
Yeah, with your brother. We'll make it weird.
Kelly's fulfilling orders right now. But she'd be good on a calendar.
What'd she say?
All right.
If we're not down there, this is what happens. They just get on their phones and start messaging us while we're up here.
Nope. All right. Guess calendar's out.
Yeah. No calendar.
All right. We appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much for the support. Chris, again, thanks for the story. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful weekend. If you need anything from us, we are literally a phone call away. We're here 7 days a week. We're a direct message away. We're an email away. We're here to communicate with you guys directly. There's no need to hope and pray that something is legit. Call and ask us.
That's it. And then
thank you, Marty. Appreciate that. All right, Sean, send us some pictures. No nudes.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Anything else?
We're all going to be blocked on Facebook.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. Well, we really appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys
tuning
so
in
much.
and
Appreciate y'all.
watching. We're going to try to become very consistent on doing this at a certain time on Fridays. Friday's always going to be the day we do it. We're going to knock these out and have a little conversation with you guys. So if you ever have anything you want to talk about, feel free to reach out and messages and open conversation here.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all.